Hey guys, this is Quad Resist bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and I want to take the opportunity to inform you guys that I won't be posting a video up for perhaps a week or so because I'm trying to get an issue resolved with my accounts. I received a copyright flag like a few days ago, and I'm filing a complaint trying to get all of that resolved so that nothing bad in the future happens, and so that I can post unlisted videos so that good quality videos can show up before you see the buffering and whatnot. Either way, the match started now, so let's get into the narration. So since looking at his team beforehand, as you guys saw as well, it's pretty obvious that his team is a Trick Room team, so I decided to lead with my Jirachi since it's a Trick Rachi, and if he leads with something that's going to set up the Trick Room right off the bat, I want to cripple that right away. And luckily he does, and doesn't switch out with this Porygon 2, which I guess a lot of people don't run the Trick Rachi, despite me liking it a lot and thinking that's pretty good. But I guess he doesn't expect that, so I get the Choice Scarf on it and cripple it right off the bat. So he decides to switch into his Snappy on this as I set up the Stealth Rock, either him predicting that, I'm not sure. I mean, again, if he doesn't use it, well, actually, he doesn't need to predict anything. I can't speak. He doesn't need to predict anything because he's a Shuckle, and because he's a Shuckle, he has ridiculously high defenses. So, I decided to switch into my physical wall to wall it. I mean, I don't carry the Nightshade either, so I can't really break his sub easily. So I just decided to fire Ice Punches, since I believe it's the best move I can do. And he switches into his Relicanth. Yes, I get the freeze. What? Yeah, sorry, I totally forgot I got the freeze. So this is my first take, and yeah. And I haven't watched this match in a while, so I think, okay, since he's frozen, let's switch into my Scrafty and get some. No, he wants to wake up first turn with the He wants to unthaw first turn. What is this nonsense? Always happens to me. But yeah, but I get some valuable information. I know that since he has Toxic, this is more than likely his physical wall, because Relicanths have ridiculously high HP. So I decided to switch into my Miss Mosh, who can wall anything that thing can do, because it's rock and water type, and if it carries any attacking moves, I can wall it. So I decided to switch to my Jirachi, go for the Body Slam just to paralyze it, but he switches into his Porygon 2, so I get to paralyze that instead. And luckily for me, I get to paralyze first turn and can proceed to finish it off with Iron Heads. I believe he got one tri-attack off, but it didn't do too much damage, which is good for me, as all YouTubers say. Very good for me. Anyways, I decided to Body Slam the Relicanth just because I don't believe anything on my team carries the Toxic. And yeah, it's not a big deal either way, because Relicanths have a horrible special attack, and I can from there switch into my Handy, and luckily for me, I get the Parahax, so I get a safe switch into my into my Handy, and just finish the thing off with the H-Pump. A Choice Specs H-Pump, which really didn't matter, I'm pretty sure, because Relicanth has ridiculously bad special defense, it would have been taken out either way. So he switches into his Vaporeon, and because Vaporeons are typically physical walls, I don't think this thing can do anything to me. I'm thinking this thing is probably carrying the Toxic, the Wish, Protect, and Heal Bell. I don't know if these things typically carry Heal Bell. Maybe that's just an Umbreon thing. So I'm thinking, okay, he can't do anything to me. Let's start setting up, and maybe he'll switch out, and I get to do some damage on the switch. But no, he carries Substitute and Aqua Ring, so I'm not sure what this thing's gonna do. So I believe I take the opportunity just to set up another bulk up, because I'm thinking maybe it's just a very weird special, or a very weird, god damn it, I can't speak, maybe it's just a very weird physical wall with Substitute and Aqua Ring, but he has the H-Pump. Oh no. Very bad. And given how much damage that H-Pump did, since I'm a careful nature with near max special defense, I'm pretty sure It's a special attacker, so I need to rest up. I need to you know, get back as much HP as possible. And from here I'm thinking, okay, if I don't wake up first turn, if I don't get the shed skin first turn, I can possibly take 2 H pumps and hopefully wake up by the time he fires off the second. But luckily for me, I don't have to worry about all that nonsense because I'll get the shed skin first turn and get the drain punch off. And from here, I believe I just take the opportunity to drain punch this thing to death and to get HP back because his H pumps are doing a lot of damage. And yeah, I'm not sure if this is maybe this is just a set that I'm not familiar with, but I kind of like it. I can see this working pretty well with a rain dance team, despite hating rain dance teams to death because, not rain dance, drizzle, I can't speak. Why am I trying to narrate at freaking 2 o'clock in the morning? My God. Oh, okay, so he switches into his Mew. I'm not sure why, because Mr. Mime has horrible defenses. So, I believe I just go for the Crunch after this, just to see what he's going to do. He actually goes for the Reflect, which was very good play on his part, because, he got the Wish and whatnot, and was able to get the Reflect off. And here I got the crit, which, I'm not sure if that mattered, because Mr. Mimes have horrible base physical defense rather. I believe it's like 35 or something very close to Jinx's base defense. And yeah, but either way, I get to finish off with a crit Crunch, and in comes the Marowak. Now I believe this turn I go for the bulk up because I have +2 already, and his bone rings aren't doing too much. I mean, maybe it's a tad greedy, but you know, a third bulk up will help ease the pain of the reflects. But his second boomerang gets the crit on me, and that sucks. But it's not too big of a deal because my Scrafty took out what, 3 pokes, and yeah, it did a pretty good job despite the crit. And I got a crit with the Crunch before, which probably didn't matter, but whatever. Anyways, so I switched into my Drachi, which was stupid because it's a Drachi and he has Boomerang. So I decided to switch into Jeepers immediately, my physical wall, not knowing what the hell I was thinking. I guess, did he go for a Boomerang? I think he did. So yeah, I went for Will-O-Wisp to cripple this thing before getting taken out. Or no, I'm not even gonna get taken out because I Will-O-Wisp it. But he goes for Stealth Rock as I go for the Will-O-Wisp. So now, since I know that this thing is crippled, I decided to switch into my Scorpula because it's my physical attacking. What is this thing called? It's my physical attacking Gliggers evolution. And yeah, since this thing is Will-O-Wisp and because it has amazing natural defense, I'm free to set up I believe I go for 2 Swords Dances because I don't want to get greedy, and because Reflect wore off, so I don't have to worry about anything. I think all he has left is a Marowak and Vaporeon and 1 other poke. So I just get 2 Swords Dances up. He gets a double edge crits, which, yeah, I'm really glad I didn't get greedy then, because I would have been taken out if I went for the 3rd Swords Dance. Now I go for the Protect just to get the Toxic kill going so I can get some HP back. And yeah, he gets taken out by the burn damage, which is, I think, is all that really happened. I think I actually let off a hit. So since I'm +4 and am a jolly nature with, I think I have 216 speed EVs in this thing, just because I didn't think it was necessary to get it max, because what, Scorpula has base 95 speed and there's not much in that speed tier. So yeah, I finished off the rest of his team with +4 Earthquake, and yeah. See you later, guys. Bye. Sorry about the iffy narration. Still really upset about the situation with my account and whatnot.